everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out yet another battery from the Socokin family of batteries, and this time around it is the 7200 milliamp 22.2 volt or 6S batteries with 100C discharge rating. Now these come in a pack of 2 batteries for $162 on Amazon, and they are also prime products, so you will get them in just 2 days. They come with these huge EC5 connectors. Now I don't have anything that has an EC5 connector, so I got these open-ended EC5 connector cables also from Amazon and soldered on an XT60 connector so I can at least charge them up with my battery charger and also test them out. Now I could have easily chopped off the EC5 connector off and soldered on the XT60 directly on the battery, but I wanted to leave the batteries untouched. Now the wires are the 10 AWG wires with 200 degrees Celsius heat rating on these batteries, but the cable wires are made with just 12 AWG wires, but they do have 200 degrees Celsius heat rating. So the current flow will be less on these, but it'll be fine for our purposes here today. They also come with the JST-XH 6S balance connectors with the clip buckle protective grip cover, so that is really nice. Now these batteries are huge. They measure in at 153 millimeters by 48 millimeters by 54 millimeters and comes in at a weight of 849 grams. All right guys, so it's on the Tyro 129, so let's go and see if it can fly. All right. Yeah, it's a little heavy. But it can fly. Right. So they are not meant for a 5-inch quad or a 6-inch quad or even a 7-inch quad, but perhaps something a little bit bigger like a fixed wing aircraft, or maybe like a 10-inch quad perhaps. Now the people at Socokin has sent me 2 of these batteries, so I need to test them out, but I don't think it is such a good idea to test them out with these small size quadcopters. So I found the perfect home for these batteries, my little Razor scooter. Now these are the Razor scooter mods for girls, but once you take off all of the plastics, they look like this. I got one for my youngest son so he could use it as a stepping stone and gradually move into a mini bike, which worked perfectly. He rides a mini bike now thanks to this scooter. Now, because people don't want to mess with dead batteries once they go bad on these Razor scooters, they tend to neglect them and finally sell them off for like $20 to $30. So I got 4 more, one for each family member. They are awesome and perfect for cruising around the park. Now the manufacturer's lead acid batteries, or the replacement batteries which I have here today, are good and cheap, but they last for maybe only like 30 minutes or so. They are the 12 volt 8 amp batteries connected in series to make 24 volts. So to make the ride last a little longer, I've added some 6S battery packs made from some old 18650 batteries, and they do help out quite a bit. So I've soldered on some 10 AWG connectors to the battery terminals and routed them underneath and into the seat compartment, where I added an XT60 connector so I can add the 4 6S battery packs with parallel connectors. So today, instead of using these 4 6S battery packs, I'm going to be testing it out with the Socokin's 7200 milliamp 6S batteries. Now, all I needed was one of these parallel connectors since there's only 2 batteries, and I'm going to be installing this voltage alarm set to 3.7 volts so I don't drain these batteries down too much. So here we go on our first ride, and I'm using only the lead acid batteries, and the Socokin batteries are not connected. So even with just the stock batteries, the scooter manages to pull me around with no problems. Okay, now here it is after riding it for some 20 minutes or so, and as you can see, it is starting to slow down, and you can hear the motors starting to struggle. Okay, so now here it is with the Socokin batteries installed, and as you can see, even with the original batteries depleted almost completely after riding on it for some 20 minutes or so, it is now able to once again reach top speeds and has no problems pulling me around. And what a beautiful day it is here in paradise. Now I weigh in at about 180 pounds, and just by adding these Socokin batteries, I got yet another 20 minutes of ride time before the voltage alarm started to go off and beep away. But if my kid was riding it and he weighs in at about 90 pounds, he will probably get about an hour of ride time in total. So when I get to a location, I'll start riding the scooter until the original batteries start to get sluggish, and since I have these Socokin batteries as a backup, I will have enough battery life to get me back to where I started. Now, another good use for these batteries are to use them as the power source when charging smaller batteries out in the field. So there you have it, guys, the Socokin's 7200 milliamp 6S LiPo batteries with the 100C discharge rating. Now, I will need more time to test them out, and time will tell how good these batteries hold up after more charge cycles, but looks like these are some legitimate batteries. So if you want to check it out for yourself, the purchase link is down below in the video description. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.